What is up, everyone? So if you didn't see the last video, please stop and go watch it, because I'm still in awe at the fact that I bought one of the craziest cars that I never knew existed, and that is, well, this 98 Corolla. It's not the fact that it's a Corolla, it's the fact that the thing is all-wheel drive, right-hand drive, manual, and diesel, and it's a Corolla. I mean, I would have never guessed in a million years that that's a thing. And well, the last couple of days I have been indulging myself in, we'll say, research about this thing, because I honestly bought it knowing nothing about it. Thanks to you guys, a lot of subscribers who have been filling me in on this whole world of Corollas and Toyotas that I never knew existed. People all over the world have been messaging me from Puerto Rico, Jamaica, South Africa, the Middle East, all over, just filling me in on this insane world of Corollas. And honestly, I have a car here that's even more rare than I ever anticipated, and it's kind of hilarious, and it's really freaking cool, and I'm so pumped about this thing. I know a lot of guys just see this thing as a Toyota Corolla, but it is so cool in so many different ways, and the potential of this thing is honestly astronomical. And today, I need your guys' help. It's gonna be a little bit of talking, but please do not leave this video just yet, because I really need your guys' help, because honestly, I am going crazy about this. Hear me out, hear me out. You guys know the Jimmy Oaks recipe here, right? I buy a car, it's real nice, I say I'm gonna daily drive it, and then the next day, the engine's out of it. It happens. I've accepted it. I'm a living meme at this point, but I don't care. That's what we do around here. So, Toyota 2.2 diesel. I can imagine this thing is probably indestructible. Gets 45 miles plus per gallon, and it's probably an awesome engine to daily drive, right? So over the last couple days, I figured out how many different engines will actually bolt right into this car, right up to this all-wheel drive transmission.
Blew your mind?
Blew my mind. And so once I realized the possibilities of this car are far higher than what we have here, I can't let it go. So there's a long list of engines that I'll actually bolt to this trans and in the car itself, but the two that stuck out are the legendary 4AG and the 3S GTE. So the 4AG is gonna be like our high revving, ITB wanna set up all motor type of setup, right? Something you'd often see swapped into like an 8.6. Then you have the 3S GTE, which is gonna be like our turbo MR2 setup, which is gonna be our 4-cylinder turbo drivetrain, which you put that in here, 4-cylinder turbo all-wheel drive Toyota. Dude, that checks off all the boxes to me, and it kind of makes it like our little Toyota Evo.
Corolla
maybe,
Evo.
Maybe? Something about that just kind of does it for me.
Sits right.
It sits right. All right, to me that sounds like honestly the coolest thing ever, but some guys just might not be into the whole idea of a 98 Corolla. They might not see the vision, right? Or they just want to see me leave it stock for a little while, like for once in my life. But there's another project that I've honestly been dying to get into, so I'm gonna give you guys some options, right? Maybe potentially build something we've had on ice for a really long time. We're good?
Yep.
How the f did y'all squeeze that out?
It's a big ass day, Steve.
It's a big day.
It's a big day. All right. It's a big day. I wasn't expecting to pull it out mainly today, but life gives you lemons, and we're gonna make some lemonade, so.
We've been egging them on too.
Oh, I know, I've been waiting for a long time. So, I guess let's just get right to it. Yeah.
Wow, Jimmy. This how you coming?
I don't think you've even seen this car.
I have never seen it. I've asked and you like small talked me out of it.
Check it out. It is a, well, 86 hatch.
There it is.
Wow. It's funny how goofy it looks at this height. In this form, you can't tell if it's an S12, a Mark II Supra, or an 8.6. It looks so crazy at this height. Look at it.
You got some stuff back here.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Got this car, I think it's been over a year. It might be around a year or over a year. And I put it in the corner and covered it and never really dug into it. I wanted to like leave that for this moment. It's been hard, but we've had it covered, out of sight, out of mind, and here it is. So this was just, of course, one of those deals that popped up, wasn't looking for it. It was a friend of a friend. It was I literally cannot miss out on this type of price. And now I have an 8.6 hatch, and we've just been waiting for the right moment to dig into this thing. Right now, the thing's pretty bare. As you can tell, it needs quite a bit of things. I have a lot of parts in the car and up top, but it is definitely a project. But what's nice about these cars is simplicity of them. It doesn't take a lot to make this car pretty awesome. And it is actually a hatch, which is pretty crazy. And the thing is completely rust free. As you can see, there's a lot of body work that's already been done to it. It's like it's already in primer, the primer is sanded, the glass is actually out. It's just kind of resting there. I think the quarter glass is actually in and the windshield has to be replaced. And so that's gotta get pulled out anyways. Is there something weird you noticed right here, Ant?
Well, first off, I noticed it's very straight.
Very straight. It's
I can appreciate that.
a beautiful car. So it's basically been fully bodyworked already, which is a really nice touch, right? It's an old car, a Northeast car. So rust is a thing, but rust does not exist on this car.
But the one thing I don't appreciate is the missing door handles.
Oh yeah, someone shaved the door handles. Like, I don't know if that was a hot rodder thing or a...
Baila morena, baila morena.
Either way, it was done. It was done very well. It makes things difficult because you have to put like a popper kit in and stuff like that. And it sucks because these doors are so nice. So it's like, do I try and like weld door handles back in? Or do we try and find new doors, which could be difficult? All right, so I don't even know what to show you guys first because honestly, this came out of nowhere. I didn't expect us to get into it like right from here. I guess the first thing I gotta show you guys is what's under the hood. Even though it looks like a shell, there's actually most of a drivetrain in here. As you guys can see, if you don't know, it's a 4AG silver top 20 valve. So out of the two 20 valves, this is the lesser of the two, right? The black top is kind of the more desired one. It's a little bit higher in compression, it makes a little more power. But honestly, it's a beautiful engine. Like when I think of the 8.6, I think of the 4AG, right? Or the beams or something other. It's just a beautiful engine, ITB setup, nice and simple. As you can see, it's kind of bolted in and there's not really much to it, but it does have some components on it. Now, this would be convenient, right? Because the swap's like half done. This ain't the motor for me. This ain't it. If we're gonna start the 8.6 project, we're putting something cooler in it. I don't wanna say cooler, because like that sounds disrespectful, but something that I would find a little bit more exciting in the chassis. Funny thing is, this is a front wheel drive engine, even though it doesn't look like it, right? Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
So this would actually
Fit right in there.
bolt into this thing, which is pretty crazy to think about. But that's not us, dude. I mean, they're cool. They just don't make a lot of power. They make a lot of cool noises, and it feels right at home in this car. But this ain't the engine for this. So I don't want to hear it in the comments. Oh, put the 4AG in this thing. No. The cool part about this is the all-wheel drive turbo 4-cylinder, right? Like I can't get over that. Like to me, I see it as like my little Toyota Evo. I can't get that out of my brain. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
There's a lot of options.
It's driving me mad. That's why I'm literally doing a whole entire video just asking you guys, what do you think I should do?
That's like you said, that's gonna take a while to do. You could do this quick, or you could dive into that and sprinkle this in between the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little sprinkle.
Well, boys, I'm gonna let you guys decide in the comments what we should do.
Can you make a poll? Is there a little poll?
I think
you're just gonna. You're gonna
usually
eye
there's two
it.
comments, and
Okay.
like people will just like. If you see the comment, just like it. All right, we're gonna be AE86 or AE111. Okay, people call us AE111 because it's a chassis style,
Yes.
but this is technically a CE116 because it's all-wheel drive diesel. All right.
No one will. I wouldn't know that, so I would just say Camry or 86.
It's not a Camry.
No, hold on.
So I haven't fully decided if I want to dig in this car right away because I don't want to start something just for us to put it on hold, but I really do want to see how much stuff I have so we can start putting together a game plan. But to me, honestly, the most important part about this process is trying to figure out what engine I want to do in this car. I have a pretty good idea because I'd really like to go more track orientated with this car and less of like a street car. I know like the beams and the 4AG, everyone says that gives you the soul of the 8.6, but I don't know. I've driven a couple and I want to try something else. So I guess I got to put together a game plan of what I want to do here. But I think I have an idea. Oh, dude, started right up. Oh man, see, moments like that makes me a little nervous about doing this. I feel like this thing's indestructible. Oh man, Steve, hearing this thing run kind of messes my head up.
Yeah. Messing up a good thing.
I don't know. That's why I'm making this video. Like, I have nothing set in stone right now. I'm saying it now. Don't hold me to anything. Nothing. Oh, this is just a pondering plan with all my friends.
Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see.
Launch it. Launch it. It kind of went.
It was dope.
It hooks. That thing squatted and I smell his clutch right now. How'd that feel?
Slow.
Dude, it hooked though. It squatted.
It didn't spin.
You spin the clutch at all? Because it kind of smelled like it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
This thing sounds throaty.
No limiter?
Is there no limiter?
No.
Just floats?
Guess not.
I'm gonna try and launch the Corolla in a little bit more forgiving of an environment. Oh, he's coming in hot. All right. Oh! Now, okay, now hear me out. First off, all four wheels just spun. Just a little bit, but that was crazy to see coming from that car. But hear me out, right? Now imagine that with 5 times the horsepower. Come on, how cool would that be?
It spin the front?
It spun all 4.
Really?
How, like, it looks kind of crazy. I'm telling you, dude, it messes with your head to watch the wheel spin.
Because it's a Corolla,
Because it's a damn
shouldn't be
Corolla.
doing this.
The heat is bumping in this thing.
It bumps.
Are you dropping it at $5 grand?
Yep.
Love that.
That is crazy.
How crazy does that look?
It literally reminds me of like an Evo or like
Right?
a Subaru.
It looks like it actually has a good balance between front and rear.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. We gotta find somewhere it's a little more slippery. Like, should I do it in the leaves?
Yeah.
All right, I'll launch it out of the leaves.
All 4.
Did it spin all 4?
Yep. This one heavily.
And I just kind of realized that all the tires are like flat, so if we overinflate them, it might spin even harder.
Well, hear them up.
It looks cool from here.
Now picture this, right? Take it in. Side skirts, you know, something simple, little spats.
Yep.
Maybe a big old spoiler because if it's all-wheel drive and it makes horsepower, you need a spoiler. It's just part of the, whole process, right? Dude, come on. It's like seeing the wheels spin like that, just that little bit, has completely changed my whole way I look at this car, you know?
It could be something way different than what we anticipated.
Come on. The Evo Killer Corolla?
Ooh, man.
I'm really talking this thing up, but I honestly am. I think it's cool as f. One more time. Dude.
Okay, that was way cooler.
Was it?
Doing it that way.
Oh, dude, this thing. Dude, I
Now
want to see
picture
this.
that with a lot more power.
I want to see that at 300 horsepower so bad because it's so light too.
Yeah.
This thing would be silly. Sold.
Do it.
Sold?
Doing
Steven,
it.
sold?
We're doing it. Sold to the highest bidder. Jimmy.
We're calling all the depots right
We're
now.
calling depots right now. Come on. This
Can't
poor
get enough
thing.
of it.
This poor. Can you drive standard?
No, not yet.
Give it a shot.
Oh man, you're gonna do this to me on camera?
Yeah. You got this.
You gotta tell me what to do.
All right, clutch in,
Clutch in.
first gear, all the way to the left, forward.
To the left, forward.
Yep, and then just drive it. You're good. Floor it. Yep, there we go.
He just took off like that.
I don't think it's ever driven.
just ran drive.
Yeah,
Never
let alone
mind, man.
standard. Yeah. Is he gonna stall when he stops? Oh, put the clutch in. Oh.
Keep it in.
You did a good job, dude.
That wasn't too bad for the first time on camera.
It doesn't work that good. It just understeered that whole time.
Yeah.
Jim, the Jamaican taxi driver. Where I go?
Enough of that.
Enough of that.
The poor.
I think. Hizo diablo.
What I just break. Oh, the bumper!
Oh, we smoked the bumper.
No, it was already smoked. We just...
The clip broke.
The clip broke.
It's fine. A couple of zip ties.
Okay, we didn't smoke it any more than it already was.
I love that, though.
Let's pour a thing.
That.
All right.
Is this crack already in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, these two are here. So I ordered taillights. I'm still trying to find this lower panel. My South African homies out there hooked me up on this lower panel. And I don't know if the rear bumper is the same as USDM. I feel like it's shorter.
Yeah.
So I might have to order a bumper. But for now, you know, keep that rally look to it, you know? All right, just kind of clean the mud off this thing because she deserves better than that. But listen, all right? I don't want to ruin this thing. It's a cool car. It's so nice. You know, I drive it around as a diesel and it feels like a brand new car. It's very enjoyable. And like how it is, like literally right like this, maybe different wheels, right? But like in this form, it is so good. It is such a good car. But knowing the potential of this thing is what drives me nuts. If we can get 300 horsepower in this thing, all-wheel drive, boosted, manual, it would just be way too much fun. It'd be way too cool. And I mean, this is what we do, right? Like we build cars. That's what I love doing. That's what I have fun doing. And you know, I got this car very cheap. And so I wouldn't mind putting a little money into it and just enjoying it in other ways. So it's not set in stone right now, but I'm really leaning towards swapping this thing. I don't even know why I showed you guys the 8.6 at this point, because I'm pretty sure I'm invested in this thing right now. But I just want to keep you guys up with my thought process because honestly, I'm a little all over the place. But dude, I've been trying to get to that car for so long now, but so be it. So be it. I'm so happy I've secured an 8.6 hatch because I didn't think I'd ever be able to own one of those things. So it worked out. But for now, let me know what you guys think because nothing's set in stone right now, but it's just seeming like a really, really fun idea. So, all right, so we did a lot of talking today and we got a lot to think about, but we got a lot to do. But I feel like I gotta drop it now so it all makes sense. But as you guys know, we are trying to grow and do as much as we possibly can. And we have welcomed a new homeboy to the team. And as you guys know, Mr. Stevie World himself.
What an honor. So happy to be here.
You ready to get work to the bone, brother?
Yeah, I'm really ready to work.
So as you guys know, RJ has been killing it on the merch side. And me and Ant are always in the garage doing our thing. And definitely need another guy to step in and get on the creative aspect of things and really help us out with some of the media aspects and some of the design aspects. And I think it's going to be really awesome, and I'm really excited to have more homies involved. I know Stevie's the perfect guy for the job.
So happy to be here. So happy to be here.
So we just built, by we I mean Ant just built him this desk. Nice work.
Thank you.
And you're the man. This is very cozy right now.
So the team grows. I'm excited to see where we go with this. So if you see Stevie a lot more in videos, this is why. He's just not hanging out. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have some fun stuff to come along.
Absolutely, guys.
Anything else to add to that? I don't even know what to say.
Look out for the Corollas, and I hope you guys are enjoying all the Corolla content right now because it's making my little Latin heart so happy.
But for now, we're gonna end it, clean up some stuff, and we got a lot of thinking to do, and I'm excited to see what you guys have to say. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very shortly.